Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Well, this is a guy who has pushed back the boundaries year on year. A brilliant maverick who just seems to go on and on.
Yeah, he's simply the boss, Peter. Everyone else, including us, just the supporting cast in an act where he will always take centre stage.
The Zlatan show, Zlatan is the only star.
I'm not arguing.
It's Ibrahimovic! And that wasn't far away.
Oh, he just got it ever so slightly wrong, Peter. There wasn't much in that at all.
And it's Baggio. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Batistuta. Cantona. Now it's Platini. Nicely weighted ball. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Lahm is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either.
And the finish! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
And it's Ibrahimovic. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Platini will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Van Nistelrooy. Beckenbauer. Still goalless. Now it's Ronaldinho. He has found the way through. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Not the most accurate pass. Ibrahim, a real chance! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Ibrahimovic actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And we have our very first corner. Cantona goes short. Now it's Cantona. And the shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Takes a shot! And it's Ibrahimovic. Cantona gets into a good position. Batistuta.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Beckenbauer. And it's Maldini. Ronaldinho is in a really good position out wide. Van Nistelrooy. Casillas. Oh, that's a key interception. Ronaldinho. Can he get it through? It's come to nothing. Well, that looks a decent ball. Flings it across.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Neither side giving way. It has been tight. Cantona. And this is Eto'o. Van Nistelrooy is herring after that one. And it's Batistuta. Oh, delightful ball. Platini. Cantona. He's had it taken off him. Threads one in. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Good read, needed to be. And this is Eto'o. Great chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Cantona. Now it's Eto'o. He came in hard, very hard.
1 minute added time.
We are into stoppage time. Now, can they get him away? And we've reached half-time. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here.
With the owner of a
An engrossing half, but we're still where we started. 0-0.
Remove it, as it is about to be towed away. Substitution in progress.
And we're underway again.
Vietnam clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Great vision. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Platini. Roberto Baggio. This is promising. Platini. Looking for options for movement. Maldini cuts out the pass. Arsenal do have a chance to counter here. And here's Batistuta. Lahm calmly anticipates. Cantona.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And he welcomes it in. Big header! He's missed, but not by that far.
Eto'o is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Substitution on the field. Number
Vietnam
21.
choosing to make the first change. Cristiano Ronaldo joining us now, a player, of course, who needs no introduction.
Now, that's what you call a luxury addition, to be able to summon someone of this calibre.
Goalless still, neither side really getting onto the front foot. Taken back almost at once. Cantona. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Eto'o. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Platini. He's picked his way through. He's dealt with that really well. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, it's come loose. Just eases him off the ball. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Maldini does really well to win the ball there. It is still anyone's game, 0-0. Now it's Eto'o. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. Platini. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And no surprise, that's a booking. Vietnam are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Seedorf. Cantona. Batistuta.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
This looks promising. Eto'o. Chance for a shot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Baggio with the short one. Vietnam are looking to go forward now. Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Tries to pass it through. Goes for a shot! It's there! Finally, the deadlock is broken.
There was this feeling that the game was petering out, but credit for never losing their focus despite things not going as planned. Now comes the question, will they stick or twist?
Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
Substitution on the field. Number 6.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Arsenal have penetrated for the first time.
Look, experienced voices need to be heard now, along with...
He scored! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Played back in. Well, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense.
Arsenal clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
He's being urged to shoot. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
Good take, and is he in? Oh, he's been caught napping. Chance! Oh, it's hit the post. And no, he couldn't find the finish.
Platini has delivered a really costly miss. It could have been their last chance to win it.
Vietnam have their second corner now. Platini plays it short. Now it's Platini. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. And this is Rooney! Oh, it's in! Late in the day! This could well be it! Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
Vietnam complete their comeback, and now Batistuta! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And he was quick to react.
4 added minutes has been
Great
indicated.
defending, strong and determined. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Well, this is a guy who has pushed back the boundaries year on... Shapes to shoot! Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
Venezia finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Could move up a gear here. Iniesta. Good driving run. And he's in on goal. Played out towards the right wing. Great ball, and he's in. And the shot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Ibrahimovic actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
And it's been taken short. Thuram does really well to win the ball there. Well, it's gone out again, and so we'll have a repeat corner. Vietnam have their second corner now. They have heard the starter's pistol and come racing out of the blocks. That is so good, such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable.
He's had a shot! Relentless! Just relentless! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
Takes a shot! Sticks it away! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. All over in second. And that's it. And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.
And now I'd just like to read out our fan pod members who are celebrating their birthdays today.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant
Hello,
buzz in the
everybody,
stadium, and the
welcome
players
to
on the
today's
pitch are
match.
raring to go any minute now. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. There's the whistle, and here we go. Well, this is a guy who has pushed back the boundaries year on year. A brilliant maverick who just, Jim, seems to go on and on.
Yeah, he's simply the boss, Peter. Everyone else, including us, just the supporting cast in an act where he will always take centre stage.
The Zlatan show, Zlatan is the only star. Mbappe! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay on side.
And here's Eto'o. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Pull it. Passes short and sharp. Bernardo Silva. Foden. Well, that looks a decent ball. Oh, that's clever. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Lam, and the counter is on, and he's picked out the run. Chance, surely! There it is!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more. Well, I don't want to be overly harsh on the defensive side of things here, Peter, but the build-up was so slick and executed with such quality, it made life just that bit too difficult for them.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Balls over the line, and it is a corner.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Hullet with the short one. Now it's Hullet. And it's Maldini. Oh, good ball! And he shoots! It's a goal! And they're at it again in double quick time. That was a given. It always was.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
Vietnam are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Ronaldinho. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Vietnam ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Now he's got space here. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Tries a shot! Vietnam have scored 2 quick goals here and are firmly in the driving seat. 2-0 the score. Hullet. Ibrahimovic. Ronaldinho. It's Eto'o! That was probably asking just too much.
He's never the type to turn down a challenge, is he?
That's been cut out, well played. And it's Messi. Passing is crisp and sharp. Can he get on the end of this? Great ball if he can get there. And that is as far as they're going to go. Nakata. Van de Ven. Paris Saint-Germain finding their passes. Knocks it out wide. Lam. Hullet. And that is going out for a goal kick. Not the most convincing of passes. Alexander-Arnold. It's Bernardo Silva. Azar. Foden. Iniesta. Bullet. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Vietnam heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. And it's Messi. Looking tidy in possession here. Nice looking ball. Gattuso. Showing great feet there. Can he latch on to this? Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Bullet. Lam. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Oh, that's a dangerous ball. Ibrahimovic! Yes! Up by 3. They have their boot on the throats of their foes. That was easy, almost too easy.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a double. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
Zlatan Ibrahimovic! Zlatan Ibrahimovic!
A case now of complete control. Alexander-Arnold. Out to the right. Played back in. Paris Saint-Germain looking to pass their way through. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Eto'o gets into a good position. He has found the way through. Messi. Bernardo Silva. Dinks one through. That's good vision. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, nice touch. Hazard. Looking for the run. He's had a shot! They've got to be quick to recover this. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Messi's cross. Defending of the desperate variety. Chooses to go back. Some really good ball movement. And the first half is done. But I don't think many people saw this coming ahead of kick-off.
It's an eye-catching scoreline, but it's a fair reflection on what we've just seen in this first half, Peter. Now they just need to make sure they retain their focus until the very end. No slip-ups.
Thank you for your cooperation.
Vietnam have established themselves in a position of absolute supremacy. An action-packed 45 minutes, and they have raced into a 3-goal lead. Here we go again then. Nakata. Now it's Foden. Caresses it through. Bullet. And they're back on the ball again. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Looking for options for movement. Bernardo Silva. And it's Nakata. DiMarco. Now it's Mbappe. Well seen, saw that coming. Iniesta. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Ronaldinho. Oh, that's clever. Oh, that's well spotted. Alexander-Arnold. Kimmich. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Vietnam, 3 up and in almost complete control. Played out wide. Iniesta has created 1 goal already. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think...
Can he finish? He's got a goal! Yet another goal in an awesome performance! They are in complete charge! Swift, incisive, deadly, all done in a matter of seconds.
Well, this is a well-rehearsed drill. As soon as possession is regained, the commitment to attack is lethal.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. DiMarco. Now it's Mbappe. Nicely weighted ball. That's tidy. Hazard. It's Bernardo Silva. It's a good spell of possession, this. But he's made sure that's not getting through. No, that's been intercepted. Alexander-Arnold. And here's Hullet. That has been cut short. Lam. And it's Gattuso. Ibrahimovic. Bernardo Silva. Kimmich. Bernardo Silva. Now it's Foden. That's a good ball out wide. Messi providing an outlet on that flank. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Eto'o. Ronaldinho looking to add to his goal. Alexander-Arnold. Van de Ven. DiMarco. He's found a way through. And it's Ibrahimovic! Taken goal. How good is he right now? His boots twinkling at their golden best.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
It's become a case of men against boys. Just about up to 75 minutes.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Kimmich. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Great chance! He's scored! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
Number 47.
Paris Saint-Germain making consecutive changes here.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Well, they have a goal, but it is surely too much to hope for a comeback. Provedel gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, nicely intercepted. Gattuso. And it's Messi. Rafinha. Paris Saint-Germain finding their passes. Foden. It's a really well-measured ball. Ronaldinho. And he welcomes it in. And he's picked it up out wide. He's got away. It's all! Oh, taken with style. And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
Vietnam are having a ball here. DiMarco. The final 5 minutes. And here's Mbappe. Rafinha. Rafinha proves just a little bit too strong.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And here's DiMarco. Well read, nice interception. Bullet. Foden. And a shot! Oh, there was plenty on that. Rafinha.
Added minutes has been indicated.
Rafinha. He's picked his way through. This could be their final throw of the dice. That's the throw. And he can clear it away. Might be shot a goal! It's in! A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing team.
And that will be it. Oh, this is a side which is purring, picture perfect. To win, they will relish having pulverised what was put in front of them. It was a pulsating performance. Ibrahimovic claiming the match ball here. He was the difference.
Special lottery. Please grab
Your
the
reflections then, Jim.
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me.